Hey, so I want to share with you guys something that I've got as part of my daily routine, and that's when first thing I do is after getting up, I have a glass of water and I try and do some movement. I try and do a few mobility exercises just to free myself up um, and get going for the day. Really, it's quite a hard thing to do. Often the last thing you feel like doing when you wake up or when that alarm goes off is getting out of bed and doing some movement and stretching, but it's something that I found hugely beneficial, and it's something that I wish that I'd started doing a lot younger. So I'm pretty keen to pass that down to you guys to get started on that. Um, so I'm just going to show you 5 really simple mobility drills that you hopefully you can do in the morning, first thing when you get out of bed. That loosens you up for the day, that makes you feel good, and actually makes you feel like going out and doing some exercise either straight away or later in that day. So first one is roll down with a side bend. So I'll do it side on so you can see me. What I want you to do, actually I'll do it front on to start with, is take your arms overhead, clasp your fingers together, and you're going to bend to your left, and then take it over and bend to your right. Drop your arms, and then segment by segment by segment, I'm going to roll down. I'll do it side on so you can see, starting with my neck. I'm going to bend at my spine, segment by segment by segment, all the way to a hang, and then I'm going to do the reverse all the way up to the top again. So starting with the bottom of my spine, rolling up, and all the way to the top. Cool. So I'm going to do 6 of those, so 5 more. So take your arms up, bend over and to your left, stretch, over to the other side. Then I'm going to take my arms down and I'm going to roll down. At the bottom, I'm going to breathe in and breathe out, and as I breathe out, I'm going to roll up again. Cool, so I'll quickly go through 4 more of those with you. Arms up, over to the side, over to the other side, drop my arms, and roll down. Breathe in, breathe out, and up. Arms back up, over to one side, over to the other, and then roll down. Last one. Stretching over to my right, stretching over to my left, dropping my arms, and starting with my neck, segment by segment by segment, I'm rolling down to the bottom where I breathe in, and as I breathe out, I'm rolling back up. Cool, so that's number 1. Number 2 is cat-cow. Some of you might have been shown this as part of the ADP program. Really good spine mobility drill. So here's what I want you to do. On all fours, knees and hands about shoulder width apart. First I'm going to drop my chest and belly down to the ground, creating this arch. Then I'm going to do the reverse and push my mid back as high as I can towards the ceiling. Drop down and up. 2. That's 6. I want to do 6 more. Cool, and then sort of stay in this position. I'll just switch around so you can see. I'm going to take my left leg out. So my right knee's down, my left foot's out to the side, hands are both down. And then I'm going to take my left hand off, and that's going to go under my right arm, touch the ground, then open up for a good twist, looking way back over my shoulder, through again, open up for 2, I'm going to do 12. Go to the other side. So my right foot goes out, my left hand stays grounded, my right arm goes under my armpit and opens up a big twist and back through. Last two. Cool, and then we're going to stay, well, we're going to go to like a press up position. Glutes nice and strong, core nice and strong. So from here, I'm going to push back into a downward dog, which is a yoga position, taking my bottom up to the ceiling, and then come back on my hands. That's one. Nice and high. Two. Cool, and I'll show you one more just to finish off this little mobility workout routine. And that's, I want to do this one, so it's a hip flexor stretch. So I'm going to drop my hips in and then return. Right foot up to the side, drop in, so I'm sinking my hips down to the floor and then return my knee to the ground. Left to the side. Just go side on so you can see that from side on. More falls again, taking my foot next to my hand, dropping my hips in, pushing back and changing leg. Cool, so that's a really simple mobility routine that you can build into your daily sort of routine. Really good thing to do as soon as you get out of bed. Start the day, get moving, get mobile. I guarantee you'll feel better once you've finished it, so I highly recommend that you give it a go.